impressions video for you guys today. This is going to be on a different Kylie lip kit. I've already done a first impressions on the Kylie lip kits before. I actually tested out the color Candy K. I wanted to do this one. This is Dolce because I like Candy K, but it flaked off on me, so I wanted to see if this one was going to be any better. I recently purchased this one as well as the metallics. I am actually starting today I'm going to do sort of like a 10/11 days of liquid lipsticks. So I just filmed the Lonely Planet liquid lipstick first impressions video, and that should already be up. This is going to be day 2/1 of my 10 days. I have Dolce K from Kylie lip kits to start, and then I'm going to do, I have them all written down, ColourPop, because I never did a video on the ColourPop ones, the Sephora cream lip stain, LA Splash, Kylie Metallics, Stila, Jeffree Star, Kat Von D, Too Faced Matte, and Anastasia. I have a couple of those coming in the mail. Some of them I've already actually had, so they're not going to quite be a first impressions, but it's just going to be like 10 days of comparing formulas. These come with 2 products in them. This is the box. They retail for $29.95, $29. I think that's fair pricing because it comes with 2 products, which breaks down to $15 each. There's a lip liner and a liquid lipstick. If you compare other brands, some liquid lipsticks are in the $21, $22 range, so 15 bucks is not that bad. It is 8:24, which means I have to leave for work in about a couple of minutes. So I'm going to apply this, show you how it looks. I'm going to go to work, and then I'm going to vlog after work and do the regular first impressions thing. This is what the lip liner looks like. I actually really loved the lip liner Candy K. These actually I really do like. They're very soft, they're pigmented, they feel really nice on the lip. And just the lip liner would actually make a really pretty like nude lip for me because I have a medium skin tone. For a lighter skin tone, it might be a little bit dark, and for a deeper skin tone, it may be a little bit light, but I do like it. It's pretty. These lip liners do dry down to sort of a soft matte finish, so they're not completely matte, but they don't have any sort of sheen to them. So again, this is what the applicator looks like. Doe foot applicator, still smells like Sweet Tarts, and I'm just going to apply this on top. And I didn't have any lip product on, by the way, before this. I didn't have any lip balm or anything. They were moisturized though. They weren't dry, which I think was one of my other issues with Candy K, is that I had a little bit of dryness on my lips, so that kind of was accentuated by the product, which I think was one of the reasons why it did flake on me. So this is what Dolce looks like. It's much browner than Candy K. Candy K is definitely more of a wearable, for me at least, pinky brown. It's a good nude for me. This is definitely like a brown 90s lipstick on me. We'll see how this goes. It's not the most flattering color on me, but I did like this one compared to some of the other ones that she's put out. Some of the pinker and lighter nudes, not really my thing. So I did want to try this out to see if this was more comfortable, less flaky, and less dry. So that's how it looks. I am actually going to go on my day. It's actually now 8:28, so I gotta go to work, but I will check in with you guys later. So I just got home from work. I'm sitting in my driveway, but I thought I would show you how the liquid lipstick is faring. This one is actually more comfortable than Candy K was. It's not as drying. It went on, again, it went on fairly opaque. It took a little bit longer for it to dry down than Candy K did, from what I remember, because I put it on, you guys saw me put it on, and I literally walked out of the house at that point after I turned off the camera. So I was in the car driving for about 2 minutes, and at that point it had completely dried down. So it took a little bit longer for it to dry down, but it is much more comfortable. It's not as drying. This is what it looks like on my lip. So again, I have a lot of creases in my lip naturally, so it does emphasize it, but most matte products emphasize that on my lips, so it's not something that I take issue with. But yeah, this is how it's looking. It went on pretty even, and you can see that in both the HD camera and in the iPhone camera. Pretty comfortable. It hasn't worn off. I've had some water, I've had some snacks at work, and it's not at all affected by that. So yeah, I am kind of liking the way this looks. This is much more brown than I thought it was gonna be. This is much more brown than Candy K, and this is definitely like a 90s brown lip on me. On a darker skin tone, on a deeper skin tone, this would be like an amazing matte lip. But on me, it's definitely like a bolder brown lip. So yeah, I thought I would show you guys what it looked like as of right now, which is about like 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm gonna have lunch and I will show you what it looks like after I eat. So it's now about 4:21 and I came home and I got distracted and I was watching TV and doing whatever on my phone, and I didn't eat until pretty late. And so I am actually just checking in with you about half an hour after eating. It's actually not looking too bad, and I like how comfortable this one is. It really, again, doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel overly flaky or anything, and it looks pretty good. It's just worn away on the inner part of my mouth where I was eating, but it's really not like noticeably bad. So what I'm gonna do is actually apply a little bit more on my lips so you guys can see what it looks like with reapplication. And okay, so the reapplication wasn't great. I just did some on the bottom of my lip, and it did at that point start to flake off when brushing this over my lip. So I don't know if it's just like me, but it does not like to be reapplied and it's starting to flake. So that's kind of annoying. It didn't do it on the top though, it's just the bottom lip. So maybe it's just my lips. Reapplying did make the color a little bit darker. It made it a little bit more like taupey and not as like a warm of a tone. It did dry down fairly quickly though. It's not completely dry yet in the like 30 seconds after I put it on, but it's not tacky or anything. So yeah, I am actually going to be at home doing like things for the rest of the day. I'm going to kind of clean and purge a little bit, and then I will check in with you probably one last time at the very end of the day. There is a Sharks game today, so I'm going to watch that and I'm going to clean and all that stuff. So I'll let you guys see how it looks at the very end of the day, and that will be the end of day 1/2 of my 10/11 days of liquid lipsticks. Hi everyone, so it is 9:20 and I am going to call it a night for the lip kits. The Sharks just won, so they've won 11 out of 16 games to win the Stanley Cup, and I'm really excited. They're one game away from the Stanley Cup finals. But anyway, I'm doing my final check-in for the Kylie lip kit in Dolce K. Again, I have already done a video on Candy K, which was the first one that I purchased. I have Mary Jo K and Courtney K, which is the red and the dark purple. I'm not going to do videos on those, but the first time that I wore Candy K, I had a couple of application issues, and so I wanted to see if it was just that video or just that product. As a recap today, this one, Dolce K, was actually, it applied really nicely this morning. It was really opaque. It went on smoothly. It lasted pretty well while eating. I had a bit of flaking issues when I reapplied the product, but now at the very end of the day, it actually, again, not too bad. If I spread my lip out like that, you can see where the product has kind of settled into the creases of my lip. This is a matte product, so it will emphasize that on people, especially if you have a textured lip like I do. But I think on other people, it wouldn't be too bad. I think as a result of that, that's why the product is flaking on me a little bit. So it's not like a noticeable flake on me right now. Like if I was sitting or standing like in front of you, I don't think you'd really notice it. But if you look super, super close to my lip, it is flaking just a little bit. And again, I think it's just because it's matte and I have quite a creased lip. I haven't noticed any feathering or fading in weird spots though, so that's actually a nice little thing about it. I would say again that the lip liner is kind of the stand-up product of the two. The liquid lipstick is not bad. It's not super drying. It's actually very comfortable on my lips right now, and after a little bit over 12 hours of wear, that's actually kind of great that it's not super drying. I did find that Candy K was a little bit drying, but not like uncomfortable. So I don't know if they like reformulated Dolce or if they, I don't know what happened between the very first release. And actually, I didn't even get Candy K in the first release. It was like the third release. But since then and this one, I don't know if they've changed anything, but it is actually not a bad product. So I'm not upset with this at all. I would say be careful about reapplication, or just be careful about the product itself. Be aware that if it's super matte and you have a textured lip like I do, that it might flake on you. I would say if you get your hands on it, it'd be a nice product if you don't own any other products like this already. If you have another liquid lipstick, I wouldn't say it's anything outstanding that you need to purchase. It's definitely not worth spending the $30 to just get the lip liner, but I have heard that the lip liners are very, very similar to ColourPop's anyway, so if you're interested in the lip liners, then go look at the ColourPop lip liners. I'm not any more or less inclined to feel positively or negatively about these products as I was after I used Candy K, or since I've been using Mary Jo K or Courtney K or Court K. Again, this was day 2/1 of my 10/11 days of liquid lipsticks. And then tomorrow I am going to actually demo the ColourPop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick for you guys. My plan for this series was kind of to do them back to back so I could have like a fresh comparison in my mind, basically 11 days in a row. So yeah, you guys will see the ColourPop one tomorrow. I have the color in Lumiere too if you guys are interested in that. Otherwise, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you to my corner of the internet. If you guys could subscribe, that would totally make my day. Otherwise, I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys have any other liquid lipsticks you think I should try, list them in the comments down below. And then otherwise, I will see you tomorrow when I demo this guy. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.